at the University of Washington, where I'm studying history. I graduated from Davis with a double major in history and Native American studies, and I have the privilege and honor of serving as your Master of Ceremonies for tonight's graduation ceremony. I would like to provide a short land acknowledgement for UC Davis. Even though we cannot physically be there at this time, it is still important to honor the people's land that the institution is built upon. And so we should take a moment to acknowledge them. For thousands of years, the land beneath UC Davis has been home to the Patwin people. Today, there are 3 federally recognized Patwin tribes: Patchel-Dihi Band of Wintun Indians of the Calusa Indian and Reservoir Community, Quetzal-Dihi Wintun Nation, and Yocha-Dihi Wintun Nation. The Patwin people have remained committed to the stewardship of this land over many centuries and has been cherished and protected as elders have instructed the young through generations. We are honored and grateful to be here today, virtually, on their traditional land, or in their traditional lands. I would like to now introduce Mr. Albert Tittman Sr. To conduct our opening prayer. Albert Tittman Sr. is Miwok Maidu Pit River, and Pitwet River. His mother is of Mexican descent, and he is a cultural and spiritual leader in the local Native community. He's a traditional singer and dancer, a husband of 29 years, a father of 5, and a grandfather of 13. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Albert Tittman Sr.
Majuksasa, Kalapa, Miwoya, Kuchi, Kaniasis, Albert Tittman, Nishanam, Miwok, Maidu, and the Pit River. My mother is descended from Mexico. I want to say, well, Wile Matakmo words. This means from my center to your center, or from my spirit to your spirit. I want to say thank you. Thank you, Kamu, for allowing me to offer this opening blessing. It's always an honor whenever I get asked to offer an opening blessing. And I want to thank you, William, for acknowledging the Patwin people, the ancestors of the land where Davis, the University of Davis is at. And so it's always important that we acknowledge the ancestors of the land. And I want to also acknowledge the ancestors of where I'm at, the land of my people here on the other side of the river. I do, and the Nishanam people. That's why I'm right now offering this this prayer in this way. And I just want to acknowledge each and every one of you, of the students that are achieving this milestone in your life. You know, my heart is filled to know that our young people are continuing to strive for higher education, to achieve your goals and your visions, and really encourage you to continue your journey of learning. We are our ancestors' prayers, and we talk about the history of the ancestors of the land. They prayed for us to be able to sit and acknowledge and honor each other in this way with our songs, with our language, with our words, and to really acknowledge our young people for really, this is a rite of passage for you all in this modern era. And so I just really want to send my spirit out to each and every one of you as I offer these words. And as we close, my understanding is I'll offer an honoring song. The Joseletli, Konskayat, Wale, Degekamo, Debane, Degekamo, Huke, Gekum, Susapu, Jijima, Erleata, Sawana, Honga, Nixka. So I offer gratitude to the Creator, to this land, and to Mother Earth herself, as we acknowledge each and every one of our relatives, our young people here today, as they continue on this journey of their life and reaching this milestone. I want to acknowledge the ancestors of the land and those relatives that sometimes we forget to acknowledge the air we breathe, and the water. Without water, we don't exist. And so we want to acknowledge the spirit of water to be with us, and to acknowledge those relatives, the plant relatives, the ones that doctor us. They provide nourishment for us. They provide food and medicine for us. And we acknowledge the life that they sacrifice for us, and our animal relatives, the ones that swim, the ones that fly, the ones that crawl. We want to acknowledge the life that they provide us. They provide us food, and they provide us our spiritual tools. They provide clothing for some of us. And so we want to acknowledge the spirit of those relatives. as we acknowledge our human relatives today and these accomplishments they've made in their life. And we ask you to be with them as they travel this journey of life today. So come in this humble way and bless this ceremony today in a good way. I hope. Thank you.
Wopila. Thank you for that, Albert. I will now be introducing Chancellor Gary May to give an introductory speech. So Chancellor May comes to UC Davis as our 7th chancellor, and he started here back on August 1st in 2017. He leads the most comprehensive campus in the University of California system with 4 colleges and 6 professional schools. Dr. May earned his master's and PhD in electrical engineering and computer science from UC Berkeley, and previous to his tenure as chancellor here at UC Davis, he served as the dean of the Institute of Technology or Georgia Institute of Technology in Atlanta, right? I think that's correct. Prior to his time here. And in 2018, he was also elected as a member of the National Academy of Engineering. Please join me in welcoming Chancellor Gary May.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Will, and thank you all for having me this evening. I also want to offer my appreciation for the acknowledgement of the land of the Putnam people. That's something we now do at UC Davis at all major ceremonies that we have on the campus. So thank you again. So on behalf of Davis, I'd like to welcome all of you to the Native American and Native American Studies graduation ceremony. All of the graduates today give us great reasons to celebrate. Their talent and their determination are going to help shape a better tomorrow. And even if we can't gather in person today, I'm glad that we still have a way to join together here virtually. These past weeks have been difficult for many of us. Our communities are in pain over social injustice. The COVID-19 pandemic has left us feeling isolated and anxious. My thoughts go out to any families and friends whose health or jobs have been affected by this terrible disease. Despite all of these disruptions, though, I am still full of hope. The resilience and talents of our graduates will create a better tomorrow, not just for themselves, but for others as well. Many of these students balanced work, family, long commutes, financial or other personal challenges with the demands of their coursework. But they kept pushing all the way to receiving their degrees today. And this is not just any diploma, mind you, they're graduating from UC Davis, one of the best public universities in the entire country. Our commitment to supporting Native students and other underrepresented groups goes to the heart of who we are at UC Davis. We're guided by principles that champion equal access to higher education for students of all backgrounds. And we know that there are barriers unique to the American Indian, Indigenous, and First Nations identifying student populations. We're doing everything we can to help these students thrive at UC Davis. Through resources like the Native American Student Success Center, we support them from their very first day on campus all the way through to graduation day today.
Which one is the volume?
Native student population at UC Davis may be small, but these students give back to our community in a really big way. They help organize programs such as the Native American and Indigenous Advisory Board to me, to the Chancellor, the annual powwow, and the community feast. When issues need to be addressed, they speak up. And that helps to educate everyone in our community about the traditions and contributions of Indigenous peoples and their cultures. I encourage our graduates to continue speaking up, continue moving forward with courage and with determination. Graduates, I thank you for everything you've done in support of the UC Davis community and the broader region. You have enriched our interactions and grown our understanding. Now you are part of this amazing university's legacy, and UC Davis is the better for it. So I wish you all the best in the next steps on your journey. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Thank you, Chancellor May. We will now be moving forward with an address by Dr. Beth Rose Middleton Manning. She's the Department Chair for Native American Studies. Beth Rose's research centers on Native environmental policy and Indigenous activism for site protection using conservation tools. Beth Rose received her BA in Nature and Culture from UC Davis and her PhD in Environmental Science, Policy, and Management from UC Berkeley. She has written 2 books, Trust in the Land, New Directions in Tribal Conservation by the University of Arizona Press in 2011, which was on native applications of conservation easements, and Upstream, also the University of Arizona Press, 2018, on the history of Indian allotment lands in the headwaters of the California State Water Project. Beth Rose is passionate about increasing underrepresented perspectives, especially Indigenous perspectives, in academia and in environmental policy and planning. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Beth Rose Middleton Manning.
Thank you so much, Will. It's wonderful to be here with you all and celebrate with you. I'd like to start again by saying we are grateful to be here in Patwin, the Southern Wintun homelands, and I extend my humility and gratitude especially to Yochadihi, Quetzaldihi, Childihi. Congratulations, graduates. You are now part of a small number of people, too small, with BA and MA degrees. Some of you are the first in your family to graduate. All of you come from a legacy of educators, whether or not they hold degrees. Your communities are proud of you. I believe your ancestors are proud of you, and you set a good example, a strong example for future generations. Indeed, your perseverance, your patience, and your vision have gotten you to this point and will carry you forward. In the face of challenges and uncertainty, much like we faced in the last few months, I hope the skills that you've built here and the friendships you've made, especially at the Nest, for example, will support you in your work to make positive change in the world. And if you ever feel discouraged, remember the feeling of accomplishment in this moment and the love and support of those that helped you get here, seen and unseen. You are moving into a place and a time where you will be that support for others. In fact, you may already be the person that helps others to find their path. This milestone of the BA or the MA is a responsibility, as you know, to support and foster communities, to use your strengths to build a more just world, which we definitely need. So thank you to each of you for being part of our world at UC Davis and Native American Studies. Thank you for your activism, for your work to make the university better and more welcoming for students, for all students. Thank you for enriching our classes and pushing us to do our best as educators. And we wish you all blessings as you go forward. Congratulations, graduates.
Wopila, thank you, Professor Middleton Manning, for that wonderful speech. For the next part of our itinerary here, we'll be moving forward with a PowerPoint showcasing the graduates with their pictures and the degrees that they'll be awarded. And I'll be reading off the names of the graduates as well as their degrees. And we'll be starting with our professional and graduate degree awards. Dr. Ernestine Chaco, MD, JD, Dene, Doctor of Medicine, UC Davis School of Medicine, Rural Prime, Programs in Medical Education, hometown, Standing Rock, New Mexico. Neftali Arceo, Master of Arts in Native American Studies, hometown, Lancaster, California. Renzo Oroni, Quechua, PhD, Latin American History, hometown, Lima, Peru. Ashley Kane, Karuk and Abenaki, UC Davis School of Education, Multiple Subject Teaching Credential, hometown, McLeod, California. Alejandra Cano Orrego, Bica Ebera, Master of Arts in Native American Studies, hometown, Medellin, Colombia. Samantha Rose Hilborn, Laguna Pueblo and Acoma Pueblo, Master of Science in Horticulture Specialization in Plant Breeding, hometown, Laguna, New Mexico. Jason Hockaday, Master of Arts in Native American Studies. Zelma Long, PhD in Performance, Designated Emphasis in Native American Studies. Vivian A. Muller, Master of Arts in Native American Studies. Hometown, San Jose, California. We'll now be moving on to the undergraduate degree awards.
Let me screen record this.
Kathleen Ann Vasquez Beltran. Middletown Rancheria, Lake Miwok, and Lower Lake Koi Nation, Southeastern Pomo. Bachelor of Science in Anthropology. Hometown, Santa Rosa, California. Tiger Hashke Yilfnadath Garcia, Dene. Bachelor of Science in Managerial Economics. Hometown, Moraga, California. Norma Elizabeth Juarez, Ditze, Zapotec. Bachelor of Arts in Spanish and Bachelor of Science in Neurology or Neurobiology, Physiology, and Behavior, minor in Chicanic Studies. Hometown, Oxnard, Oceanside, California. Natalie Noel Langridge, Bachelor of Arts in Native American Studies, minor in Education. Hometown, Antioch, California. Jason Lee. Ooh, screen is green, it looks like. Laguna Pueblo. Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Hometown, Placerville, California. Lainey Rose Garland, Chickasaw. Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and minor in Native American Studies. Hometown, Pittsburgh, California. Itzel Osmara Moreno. Bachelor of Arts, Native American Studies and Bachelor of Arts, Chicano Studies, minor in Education.
Woo!
Bravo!
Debbie Solka, Ecuadorian, Quechua, and Peruvian Quechua. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Toxicology, minor in Latin American and Hemispheric Studies. Hometown, Los Angeles, California.
Yay!
Emily Sage Vega, Chumash Tona Odom. Bachelor of Arts in Psychology and minor in Native American Studies. Hometown, Woodland, California. George Villa, Tarahumara Mexica Chicano. Bachelor of Science in Community and Regional Development. Hometown, Salinas, California. Randall Whitman, Choctaw. Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Hometown, Linden, California. From the Native Nest and Native American Studies, congratulations to the class of 2020. Best wishes on your future endeavors. All right. And now that we've gone through the slideshow here, we'll be moving back to Mr. Albert Tittman, Sr. For our closing song.
Wow, that was beautiful. All the beautiful young people and acknowledging every one of your accomplishments. How powerful was that? And I know we're all adjusting to this new way of coming together. I call it's digital ceremony. And I love it when our people can come together in whatever way. It's been a couple months, and I know for me and my people, we've had to postpone like our spring gathering, our renewal ceremony, and our waking of the bear ceremony. And so there's some ceremonies that we didn't get to participate in. But what we did is we figured, some of us have had some Zoom experience. And so we sang our songs at our homes or wherever we were at. We built a fire, and we came together in a ceremonial way, similar to this. And our people are resilient people. We come from strength and greatness, and we're survivors. You know, our ancestors prayed for us to be here as they experienced the things that they had to experience in order for us to understand true resiliency. So that means we're all living prayers, and this ceremony is a testament to that we come together in this way in Zoom, in the Zoom platform, and we get to honor our young people and their accomplishments and their journey of this journey we call life. And so I feel blessed that I get to just be a part of that. And again, acknowledge each and every one of you as we send you on your journey in a good way. And I want to offer this song. We sing songs for many reasons. All of our songs are songs we sing to the Creator, to the ancestors of the land. And some people would say they're all prayers in that way. If you're a prayer person. I'm a prayerful person, so that's what I believe. And when I sing these songs, this song I want to sing, some of you may have heard it, but we sing it when we're sending folks home from ceremony. Some people will call them traveling songs. Some people will call them protection songs. But whatever it is, it's a song that opens your heart, opens your spirit, and makes you feel good. And it's our way. So when we do that, and so I want to offer this song to honor you, but to send you on your journey of life in this very, very powerful way today. And so again, Wile Matakmo, from my heart to your heart, my center to your center. Come on. Congratulations. I'm very proud of all you young people. Congratulations. And thank you.
Oh, thank you again, Wopila Albert, for that beautiful song. Before we end this before we end this Zoom graduation, we would like to give a chance for folks to speak. I believe we have 3 folks lined up to speak, and then we will open it up for open mic after. But I believe our first person is Jason Lee.
Oh, I'm first. Okay. Goatsi, Dohindame Gupchua, Shashka Hanotha. Hello, my name is Gupchua. You can call me Jason though. And I'm of the Roadrunner clan. I just wanted to take the few minutes that I have to really just show my appreciation for everyone that I've ever met who came through the Nest and in our community. I first came to the Nest when I was in a very dark place, both mentally and I think spiritually even. And I think it's like, as soon as I walked in, it was just like the energy of the place and the community. It was indescribable. Like, I've never met just a group of people who are so accepting of of everything. and it gave me the strength to continue to learn more about me and kind of realize who Jason is. And I think that I've done a lot of self-discovery, and everyone at the Nest who have come through, the people who have already graduated, the alumni who I got to know, all of the graduates from 2020, and then even the undergrads who are still going through college. Everyone has made a huge impact on my life, and I really can't say into words how appreciative I really am of all of you guys. So I just want to say Doa'e. Thank you to all of you for helping me realize who I think Jason is and who he should be. Doa'e.
Mobila Jason, thank you. I believe our next speaker is Itzel.
Oh, Mateo, Tlazocamatli, Dios me llamó. I really want to share my appreciation and how grateful I am for everyone that has been a part of the journey, for NAS. I know that there was many moments when I walked into some professors' offices, without, asking first, and it was totally welcoming and it was really beautiful. So I want to really reach out to you all and say just thankful. Thank you, Dios me llamó, Tlazocamatli, to all my relations, to my ancestors who walked with me the whole way. And Beth Rose Middleton, Profe, thank you so much, Tlazocamatli. Meeting Renee in my first quarter and then transitioning into bringing her from Hawaii was really special and something that I will have in my heart, for many, many lifetimes. So Tlazocamatli. I also really want to give a huge shout out and send my love and my light to Jack Forbes, David Rislin, Carol Gorman, Sarah Hutchison, and George Longfish. They are founders of NAS, and so I know they had a lot of dreams, and specifically Jack Forbes has shared with me in Dreamtime, some knowledge. So I'm so grateful for that. And so thank you to them, and thank you to all of you who continue to share and come from a good heart, and really just listen to students. I think that's so important for students, right? For all of us to be listened, to be seen, to be heard, and may you all receive that back, right? May it be a reciprocal process for many lifetimes to come, for many years. May the next 7 generations have more access to what we have, right, and had. So, and I'll end it like this. So, Dios me llamó, to my mom, Rosa Maria Moreno Ayala, to my grandmother, Luisa Ayala, to my great-grandmothers, Luisa, Librada, to Consuelo, and to, I'm missing one great-great-grandmother. Give me 1 second. Luisa, yes, Consuelo, Librada, and my grandmother, Consuelo, Librada, Luisa. She does not want to be mentioned, but that's okay. So yeah, Tlazocamatli, Dios me llamó, Mateo.
Mobila, thank you, Itzel. And our last speaker before we open it up for open mic will be Debbie.
Hello, everyone. I'd just like to thank the Native Nest for hosting the ceremony and for the community that I was able to build there. I think Jason put it very nicely, where I also was able to learn about myself more and heal and learn really who Debbie is. So yeah, my undergraduate experience was full of growth, academic and personal growth, and UC Davis was a great fit for me. Muchas gracias a todos, a mis estimados amigos, amigas, familia y los que no pudieron atender. Yo crecí mucho como académica y persona durante esta etapa de mi vida. Y este diploma no solo es mío, pero también de todos ustedes. It took a community, so this diploma is not just mine, but also to everyone that helped me along with this journey. So again, thank you to all of you, to my ancestors, gracias a todos ustedes, a mis ancestros, a la Pachamama. Congratulations, graduates. Surpaikichis, Sonkoipi, Tiankichis.
Mobila, thank you, Debbie. Now we'll open it up for open mic. We ask that if you would like to speak, I think there's a raise hand function on Zoom, or raise your hand, and I'll ask Melinda and Michelle to help me in kind of finding folks and allowing folks to speak.
There you go, Renzo. You want to say something, Renzo?
Wait, I'm not sure if I raise your hand. How? Is it? Can I say something?
Yeah, you're on, Renzo.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you. I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate this opportunity to graduate. It has been a long journey. I want to say thank you for my family who support me and understand me during this long process of, studying here outside of my country, Peru, here in the US. And I want to say also thank you all the professors that support me, especially in Native American Studies Department, Professor Sola Mendoza, Professor Inés Hernandez, Stefano Vares, among others. So I'm really appreciate and thank you so much. And quiero agradecer también a mis amigos, a mis familias que están muy cerca, seguro viéndome ahora, y estoy tan contento y feliz de pasar este momento. Y estoy tan emocionado también finalmente culminar esta etapa tan larga de muchos años de estudiar. Y pues es un bonito recuerdo para toda mi vida. Ancha tuku isun huiwan, papá y mamá iwan, mamá y pa, chaimanta turi panimpa, waklima pikachkanku paikuna, huknikuna kachkan wak ayakuchula upi, ancha tuku isun huiwan paikunapa, kaimanta. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this time, and congratulations to the other graduates. And I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Renzo. I believe there was also a hand up from a screen named Oliver.
Yate. My name is Tigger Garcia. I just wanted to say how thankful I am for Michelle and just everything she's done in my life. She's been like an auntie to me. I remember back when she opened up a Native Nest probably 4 years ago, and since then I haven't studied anywhere more than the Native Nest. I was in there at least 2 to 4 hours a day, normally Monday through Friday, and yeah, a lot of my accomplishments and graduating school largely due to the Nest being available to me. And yeah, I also want to shout out all my family on the New Mexico who is watching this right now. All you, and hope you're safe out there on the road. I know it's really impacted by coronavirus right now, and I just pray for your protection. And just want to thank the rest of my family too, my dad, my mom, and my brothers and my fiance Lauren. And I'm grateful for everyone who's been with me throughout this process. And yeah, I'm just thankful again for the Nest giving me support through the years and being there for me during the hard times. So I love all you, and yeah, thanks for letting me be here tonight.
Thank you, Tigger. I believe next hand up is a phone number. It's a 773 phone number. Is that anyone's the last? I don't want to be too revealing with the phone number. Okay.
I'm on my phone, but my number is not 773. So I'm not sure if it's Natalie. I don't know if the username is showing up.
My phone is 773.
Oh, okay.
I believe
Can I
yes. Yes, yeah.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Hi. Quisiera primero dar gracias a los maestros por darle la oportunidad a mi sobrina Debbie de terminar su carrera y de que va a empezar una nueva vida y a tener más éxitos. La felicito a ella y a todos los bachilleratos, a todos los que se graduaron en esta época, en este año. Les deseo lo mejor de todo corazón para mi sobrina y para todos los graduados de este año. Y agradecerles a los maestros y a los profesores que la han podido conducir y llevar a una nueva etapa que va a ser de logros, no solo para ella, sino para todos los estudiantes. Y con eso me despido. Gracias.
Thank you. And I believe next hand up was Natalie.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, hi everybody. I joined in a little late. I've been celebrating with family, and I wasn't by computer, but I just wanted to thank the whole Native American Studies department for welcoming me with open arms as a transfer student and just making me feel at home and making me feel like I had a family no matter what class I was in, even the few times I would be at the Native Nest, and just all the professors, you know, being so just kind and warm and opening their hearts and their souls and sharing many, many things, personal, great stories, and just having, you know, like I said, a family. So I really appreciated that. And I wanted to say thank you so much for, you know, having a family and someone I know that if I could go back to that campus in 5-10 years, that it would be the same. So I want to say thank you, and this has been a great opportunity.
Thank you, Natalie. I don't think that there are other hands raised. Taking a quick look through. I will give a window of opportunity that's slowly closing for anyone else that might want to. Do any of the faculty have any remarks that they would like to add?
I would like to add something. This is me, Albert. And I know that, all the students' success doesn't really go without a lot of support. And I would like to, acknowledge all the folks that have helped our young people achieve their success in education. And I know Michelle personally, and she's been in the community for a while. I don't want to date us, Michelle, but just want to acknowledge your work over the years, helping many of our young people. Many of them we knew when they were babies, and to watch some of our young ones over the years complete their success. And to all of the faculty, and you, William, I know that you've spent time. And so, and all of the parents and the guardians and the aunties and uncles and sisters and brothers, just want to acknowledge each and every one of you who have supported our relatives here today in their journey of education and life. So thank you.
Thank you, Albert. If there are no other hands raised or no other remarks.
Yes. I would like to share something. This is Nancy. We have Paola here. We're here. Emmanuel for Isel. We would like to, usually in graduations, we chant. And we want to start a chant for Isel. I'm not sure which one she would like to do.
Any. I don't know which one.
Del norte al sur?
Okay, go for it. If you all know it, please join us.
Okay. Del norte al sur.
Del este a oeste.
Ganaremos esta lucha.
Cueste lo que cueste.
Del norte al Sur.
Del este a oeste.
Ganaremos esta lucha.
Cueste lo que cueste.
We love you, Itzel.
Congratulations.
Thank you for that. Any last minute hands or any last minute things that folks would like to say?
A mí me gustaría, si se puede, felicitar a Renzo. Admiro mucho a Renzo. Somos muy grandes amigos. Pocas personas he conocido en la vida que estén tan comprometidas con su historia, con su pueblo y con la memoria. Estoy segura que Renzo va a ser un gran aporte para América Latina, para Perú, y quiero que desde la Patagonia, donde me encuentro ahora, sepa que siempre va a contar conmigo y que lo quiero mucho. Y muchas gracias a ustedes por recibir a esta maravillosa gente de América Latina que nos da esperanza de poder avanzar junto a Estados Unidos, sobre todo en estos tiempos tan difíciles. Muchas gracias. Un besito, Renzo.
Thank you. Is there anyone else?
Quick question. We recorded some greetings. Are those going to be played or that they were just left out? What's that?
I believe as far as the recordings go, we ran into some technical difficulties with the video. However, we will be sending out the that video after the ceremony is closed today.
Hola. Hola, si me permiten algunas palabras para Renzo Aroni. Yo soy de Perú, soy de la región Ayacucho, de donde también es Renzo. Y por estos lados, Renzo es bastante apreciado. Es un ejemplo de un joven profesional para muchos hermanos indígenas, sobre todo quechuas. Y para él todo el cariño, el aprecio y que los conocimientos que ha adquirido, por supuesto, sea para mejorar también las condiciones de vida de la humanidad, de la sociedad y los derechos humanos. Así que desde aquí, desde Perú, mucha energía, un abrazo fuerte de parte de su familia ayacuchana. Y bueno, es muy querido por estos lados, pero también por otras naciones, como la compañera de Chile. Y quiero felicitar por ese logro enorme que hoy está teniendo Renzo. Así, paipajia, hatun marjainita, ancha cuyacuindiwan Renzo, y sumas causa iman puririzo, ruska yapanchik kuk ayluyajina. Gracias, muy amable.
Thank you. Other folks, other words?
I want to add really quickly, Tania Pariona, who just spoke to us, she's been, she was a congresswoman in Peru, one of the few indigenous congresswomen in Peru, a very important figure. So that's really important. Also very close friends with Renzo and so on. I don't want to overdo it with Renzo, but it has been an incredible pleasure to get to know him and learn from him. I don't feel like I've taught him anything. I feel like I've learned from him the whole time. and we sang together, same thing with Debbie Sulca, who you know, ended up singing beautifully in charango, in Quechua, with the class, with everybody. And so it's just been really a pleasure. Oh, there it is. Oh, she just has a beautiful voice and sings with a lot of passion in Quechua. So I'm really happy. And I thank the department to give me the opportunity to really develop some Quechua studies in the department and have amazing students like Debbie at the undergraduate level and Renzo at the graduate level. So congratulations, Alinta Puri.
Thank you, Professor Mendoza. Is there anyone else or anyone else?
I would like to add my congratulations, especially because I also thought that those videos were going to be played. First of all, thank you to Michelle and to Melinda for organizing this. And my prayers go out to all of the students for your well-being and your safety in the world we're living in right now, and for the well-being and safety of your families. And I know that your ancestors are proud of you. I know that. And I know that we're walking in their footsteps. I'm going to get emotional. But anyway, I really am happy that I got to know the undergraduates that are here today graduating, and the graduate students have the ones who receive their masters. That's a great accomplishment too, that I just wanted to recognize. And I do have to say a special hello to Renzo as well, because I have such admiration for him. I have such respect, deep respect and love for him, for who he is as a person, for who he is as a scholar. Renzo, te deseo todo lo mejor en este camino. I know you're going to just be so successful, and you're going to be a leader for us in the hemisphere. So blessings to all of you. Blessings to, is it Albert? Who sang the beautiful song. I love your voice. It's one of those old voices, and I really love hearing it, and it was very healing for me. So thank you so much for that song, and thank you to everyone for being here.
Bila, Professor Hernandez Avila. Other
Yes.
folks. Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, thank you very much, and then I want to congratulate all the graduates. I want especially Debbie. I am her uncle. Basically, we are from Ecuador. I'm not good at words, but I would like to try to perform a song, native South American song for all of you. Hopefully my microphone works. If not, please just let me know that you cannot really hear. I'm gonna perform with my daughter. Okay, it's called Wajra from Inti Limani. thank you very much for giving us the opportunity, and congratulations to all of you. I really believe you can change the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there other folks?
I would like to say something. Oh, sorry.
Is that Tracy?
Yes, this is Tracy. Sorry, my camera something's going on with my computer. I had to restart it. But this is Tracy Thomas, McCann Community Counselor. And that song just reminds me of the resilience of all you beautiful, wonderful, brilliant students. No matter what is going on in the world, you always rise to the occasion. You break through every obstacle. You work so hard, and you have so much to celebrate. I'm sorry that you don't get to celebrate as you would have liked, and the economy is not how you would have liked. And there's so much suffering going on in our tribal communities, which is heartbreaking. And yet, I admire your resilience and your dedication and commitment to community, and for you to just do all that you could do to graduate and shine. And I am so incredibly proud. And I know great things are on the horizon for all of you and your families. And I wish you well, and I appreciate you, and I'm so honored to be in community with you. And thank you for inspiring me. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Tracy. Are there other folks?
If no one else has anything else to say, I'm willing to perform a song with my charango for everyone due to the request on the chat.
And William, if we may, I'd like to say something on behalf of Renzo.
Yes.
My name is Ron. This is totally unprepared. Renzo's been with us since he came to UC Davis, and I have to say congratulations to everyone who's completed their programs. Congratulations to UC Davis for turning out such wonderful academics. But Renzo, having been in our home for the past 5 years, has taught us a lot about Peruvian history, about Quechuan history, and oh my gosh, Hola Sola and Tanya. Hello to Tanya as well. We are so excited for Renzo to move on in his career. We're sorry that Renzo's going to be leaving us, but we have a lifelong friend, and Renzo is incredible historian and anthropologist, and I look forward to seeing his career blossom. And it's a component of having attended classes and the program at UC Davis. So congratulations to everyone for all of your accomplishments. And I think Renzo has being a musician as well, has a song that he would like to perform.
Well, thank you so much for adding a little bit more. Yes, with my guitar, I'm gonna play a very traditional carnival song from Highlands, Peru, Ayacucho, and also dedicate to everyone who graduate now, and as well as to friends, Tania and her family, friend Paulina from Patagonia, south of Chile, and my family itself. Thank you very much, and hope you like. Thank you.
Thank you, Renzo. Before we turn it over to Debbie for a final song, is there any last remarks or any last words that folks would like to make? I think we have no more for the time being. Debbie, if you would like to.
Okay. This is a song called Sacsay Huamantli that I learned in Quechua class. And Sacsay Huaman is a location in Peru. Sacsay Huamantli, pupuy pupuy chani, mayamanta, kanri watanti. Sacsay Huamantli, pupuy pupuy chani, mayamanta, kanri watanti. Mata chukanki, wakanay tibak, manamamayo, manantay tayo. Mata chukanki, wakanay tibak, manamamayo, manantay tayo. Sacsay Huaman tatachapi, Sacsay Huaman tatachapi, Julia Kutil tuparanchis, Julia Kutil tuparanchis. Chay tanyanta kronari maska, Chay tanyanta kronari maska, Sapakutil tupanispa, Sapakutil tupanispa. Makachamuna raisunki, ay wairuritu, makachawayu puraiti, ay wairuritu. Sonkoy chamuna rasunki, ay wairuritu, sonkoy chawayu rasunki, ay wairuritu.
Thank you, Debbie. I think we'll be doing our closing here. I would like to say before I leave with some closing remarks that we'll be sending this recording of this ceremony to y'all after, probably later this evening or in the next couple of days. And there will also be a yearbook that you saw that we did with the slideshow that will be for your access as well. And the video that we weren't able to show today with the faculty and staff because of with faculty and staff because of technical difficulties will also be sent out as well. But I wanted to let you all know that. And in closing, I would like to say, and I'd like to echo all the well wishes, the prayers, and the congratulations that have been said here tonight. It truly warms my heart to see and hear all the names spoken here this evening, and I commend you all on this well-earned accomplishment. The work you have done and the work you will do beyond UC Davis is powerful, impactful, and important. You are fantastic in every which way possible, and as a Native alumni myself and somebody who has graduated from UC Davis, congratulations on this well-deserved and well-worked for accomplishment. Wopila. Atanikili, you're awesome.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone. Yoo-hoo, Tiger. Hashkeyum Nakda.
Felicitaciones a todos y todas.
Congratulations, Debbie. You made me so proud. I don't know.
Congratulations, Tigger, from New Mexico, Dante. Hi.
Felicitaciones. Felicitaciones, David.
I love you. You crazy people.
Dorks.
Oh,
This guy. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Eso es Perú. ¿No?
Ron, Cindy, Mari, Zoila, Paulina, qué gusto conocerte.
Hola, Tania.
Walter, qué lindo verte. Abrazo, Mari.
Hola, hola.
Por supuesto, a Renzo, un abrazo grande, grande.
Amalia a mi lado mirando todo.
Ay, qué bella.
Sí.
Gracias a Renzo por regalarnos estos bonitos momentos y a la Universidad de Davis.
Gracias.
Gracias, Tania, por estar presente. Es un honor realmente
Gracias,
tenerte.
Zoila.
Y también vi a Tarsila por ahí. Tarsila
Sí,
andaba
está
por
ahí la jefa.
Ah, qué bien. No te conozco, Tarsila, en persona, pero sí de referencia de tu trabajo.
Aquí estoy emocionadamente presenciando la graduación. Muchas gracias y felicitaciones, Zoila, por guiar a la nueva generación de nuestra gente, que estará en mejor posición que mi generación. Así que estoy muy emocionada y un gran abrazo para Renzo y muchos éxitos. Y gracias a todos ustedes, los docentes que han acompañado y guiado, porque ustedes se convierten en su familia cuando ellos están fuera. Gracias, así que mis felicitaciones para los estudiantes graduados y también para ustedes que son maestros brillantes.
Why did Tanya join?
She did. Bonito carnaval que has cantado, Renzo. Chiquita.
Pero no nos ha cantado. ¿Qué ha pasado?
¡Ay, cierto!
Todo ha tocado, no ha cantado.
Ya. Cierto. A ver, que Renzo toque y cantamos, Zoila.
Ay, pero yo no conozco carnaval de Ayacuchano. Tendría que ser un buen
cusqueño.
El Renzo se olvida de las letras de las canciones cusqueñas. Siempre quiere cantar ayacuchano nomás.
Uno cusqueño, coca quintucha.
Ah, chachavadas, sí, eso sí que nada sé. Coca quintucha, completita, ¿no?
Ya, entonces la que cantaron juntos con Renzo en una presentación.
¿Qué hemos cantado?
¿Qué título tenía?
El Puca Puyaracha, que también lo conoce Debbie, pero ¿sabes qué? No se puede cantar mucho en grupo. Esto lo hacíamos en mi clase de quechua, no sé, hay un destiempo, entonces es difícil coordinar. Puca Puyaracha, Iman Ujupi, Materuwanki, Debbie, come in, Calpayo. Tai Kimansi, Willai Kamusa, Mamai Kimansi, Willai Kamusa, Chahrai Ujupi, Ruwas Kaikita, para Pastripas, Chacocuay. Se quedó la guitarra.
Piruas, Jaikita. ¿Ah?
Todo va en destiempo.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Bravo, bravo, Renzo.
La guitarra.
Muchas gracias a todos desde tan lejos y me siento tan querido y tan feliz de estar aquí con todos y a pesar de toda la situación que estamos viviendo, pero el amor, la amistad es lo más fuerte que nos puede seguir manteniendo unidos. Muchas gracias. Felicitaciones, prima Debbie Zulka, y conocer a tu familia. Qué rápido has aprendido el tocar el charango y cantar en quechua. Muy bonito. Y seguiremos practicando, seguro. Con la profesora Zoila Mendoza.
Y Debbie tiene una linda voz, parece cusqueña, profesora Zoila.
Sí, preciosa.
Sí.
Preciosa. Y tiene otras canciones lindas. Tiene unas grabaciones que ha grabado durante esta época de cuarentena. Ha grabado ahí con compañeros lindas canciones.
Entonces
que
ya
sí.
Renzo puede regalarnos un CD con el trío, liderado por la profesora Debbie y Renzo con la guitarra y el charango. ¿No? Lindo. Bueno, un cariño, Renzo, ya sabes el amor que te tenemos. Y muchas gracias y buenas noches.
Buenas noches. La verdad, nunca tuve tuvimos una oportunidad de conocernos en Lima, pero tal vez fue breve. Yo esperando ahora Muchas gracias. Un abrazo.
Thank you for honoring graduates with a safe travels, and then you and I will end it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Thank you very much for your host from Peru. Thank you very much for your host.
Bueno, hasta que el hospedador se vaya, creo que podemos hablar, pero ya, ya se cierra.
I'll just say that I think we were all uncertain what a virtual graduation would be like. I want to congratulate the organizers of how lovely it was and challenging times, and what a beautiful experience it was to hear so many languages, to see so many landscapes and homes filled with love, because it really is not just the accomplishment of the graduates, but the support and sacrifice of the families and communities that brought you to this moment. And I wish you well on your journey.
Yeah.
I just want to add my thank you to all of the families who are here with their loved ones who have graduated, and it was beautiful to see your faces and to hear you. And quiero agradecer a todos los familiares que asistieron de partes muy lejanos, y qué bien que pudieron estar aquí con nosotros esta tarde para celebrar estos logros de nuestros estudiantes. Gracias de corazón.
William, are you having any ideas about ending the program? Is it going to go for another half an hour? How is that going to work?
I honestly don't have control over it. But I think we're probably looking to end it here in a little bit. But and we just wanted to say thank you again for everyone, and congratulations again to the class of 2020, to all the graduates here, class of 2020. Safe travels to all of you in your endeavors beyond UC Davis. Safe travels in these uncertain times, and well wishes to you, your family, your loved ones, your friends, to all of you. Wopila for allowing me to have the privilege and just the honor to be a part of this ceremony. And it's I'm truly thankful for it. Wopila from Banma Chante.